Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is about my second trimester and finding out the gender. So I was really excited as anyone coming up onto the 20-week mark, because that means you get to find out what you're having, and that is just so exciting. And throughout my pregnancy, everyone was thinking I was having a boy, and I even knew deep down I was going to have a boy. I was really hoping for a girl though, and I think because I wanted a girl, that's why I was good. Like, I knew because I wanted a girl, I was going to have a boy, and as you can see, I was right. And I also was just rooting for a girl because everyone else was rooting for a boy. Like, everyone was like, it's a boy. Like, it's definitely a boy. And I just really wanted to know. Like, it was just 20 weeks of wanting to know what I was having. And it was like pretty nerve-wracking because I'm like, oh my god, I just want to know what I'm having already. Like, I want to buy this baby clothes. I want to buy this baby things for its nursery. I want to give this baby a name. Like, what am I having? When we were reaching the 20-week mark, we were very anxious on what we were having. And I was just also very anxious because, like, the 20-week mark is the anatomy scan. Like, you get to know what you're having, but it also means you get to find out if anything is wrong with your baby. And I was really afraid of, like, something wrong coming up, that Bellamy wasn't healthy, and I don't know, like, there was that fear. And I hate that the ultrasound text can't tell you anything but the gender, because it's like, is my baby okay? Like, is everything all right? Do I really have to wait a week for my doctor's appointment to know if everything turned out okay on the scan? Like, come on. But everything was okay, luckily. And hold up. This was my 20-week ultrasound picture of Bellamy. I have more of these. This is just the one I have on hand. This was on, we found out the gender April 28th, 2017. That is when we found out that we were having a boy. And I was like, are you sure? Like, I don't remember what she was saying, but she like made a remark like, oh yeah, that is definitely a boy, when she was like doing the ultrasound. I'm like, oh, there it is, we're having a boy. And Miguel is like immediately so excited. I mean, I was too. I feel like I died a little bit inside because I'm like, oh, I'm not having a girl, but like, I love Bellamy nonetheless, and I was still excited to have a healthy baby. After Miguel and I found out the gender, we took an Uber to Toys R Us, and we were just so excited to finally be buying clothes meant for the gender. So we were like, zoom to the babies R Us section, zoom, like, that sounds dumb, zoom into the boys clothing, and we were just like, oh my god, look at this, look at this, look at this, everything is so cute. And we ended up getting like this pair of overalls and like this plaid long sleeve shirt and to go under the overalls, and I think like a few other things. And they rung us up. I think we only had like 3 or 4 clothing items total, and they rung us up, and it was $116 for 4 pieces of clothing. We were like picking from the Oshkosh B'gosh section, and we did not know how expensive baby clothing were. Like, we did not look at the prices because we were like, it's for babies, why would it be the price as adult clothing? Like, I wouldn't even buy, I think the overalls were like $46. I wouldn't even buy myself a pair of anything for $46, maybe shoes, but that is it. Like, I would not buy a $46 pair of jeans. I would not buy a $46 pair of shirt, I would not buy a $46 shirt. Like, nobody does that unless you have disposable, unless you have a disposable income. But anyways, yeah, like I was saying, we were just so excited, and obviously so excited we didn't look at price tags. And like, of course we purchased it, and I'm like, that was a lot of money. And then, I mean, we bought a little more than clothing because we also bought like a bag and some tissue paper because Miguel's dad was actually just about to pick us up from Babies R Us, and we wanted to surprise him with the gender. So what we did was we put the, like, you know, boy clothes into the bag with some tissue paper on top, and when he pulled up, we were like, open the bag. And anyways, he was so excited to find out he was having a grandson, and I think at that point is what made it even more real for him, is the fact that now there's a gender, and he's like, wow, I'm really having a grandson now. And I think we surprised his sister and his mom by sending them the video of Miguel's dad opening the thing, and you know, or no, wait, oh, I remember. I think actually later that day we went to go pick up Miguel's sister, so we just gave them the bag together and they both opened it and they knew that we were having a boy. And how we told everyone else, well, like how I told my siblings and my former foster parents was at my sister's birthday party, and I asked if it was okay because I didn't want to like take away from her spotlight, was if we did like a small gender reveal, and I know I have footage to that, so I'll put it here.
All of you can hold on to it.
I did a small gender reveal there where they opened the box and, you know, saw it's a boy balloon, and they were excited that it was a boy too, and they all thought it was a boy. I think that's what they thought. I know my sister Laura like straight up came up to me and was like, "You're having a boy," and I'm like, how did everybody like, and I knew I was having a boy too, I just was really hoping somehow I'd be a girl, but everyone just knew it was a boy, and he was a boy, so that's just how it worked out. Anyways, before that gender reveal, I kind of gave it away to my siblings Haley and Mark, so I was like, don't give it away to Laura, so it's a surprise for somebody, because I forgot that they all knew I was expecting it was a girl, and they were like, give me a hint, and they wouldn't leave me alone, and I'm like, it's not what I expected it to be, and they were like, it's a boy, and I'm like, yeah, it's a boy. I'm kidding. I definitely was excited, like, because I did know deep down I was having a boy, so I was excited about it. Now, for the second trimester, that's when I definitely started to show. And what were my symptoms then? I mean, at that point, I really didn't have that many symptoms. I was urinating a lot more, and I did have food cravings, and it was like weird because like I didn't know how specific cravings could be, and it was only one thing. I just wanted Blue Mountain Dew all the time, and before I was pregnant, I was not one to drink a lot of soda at all, and that's because for most of my childhood my mom just would let me drink all the soda I want, and so like eventually I was just like, I want water. I just want water. So I wasn't really one to drink soda, but oh, a second trimester hit and all I ever wanted was Blue Mountain Dew. Like it was kind of like a blessing and a curse to live so close to a 7-Eleven, because every day I could just go there and get a Blue Mountain Dew because I'm like, Mountain Dew. But yeah, and then the other symptom I would say is, and I'm guessing at this point, was that he was just pressing down on a nerve the entire time. I don't know, but I'd walk for like a few feet and it would hurt so bad. Like this prevented me from getting up and exercising a lot because I was in a lot of pain. Like every time I would walk a few feet, and I'd still go on walks and I'd still complete them because I knew I needed exercise and everything, but it hurts so bad. Like Miguel would be like holding my back and he'd be like kind of helping me push me along, and I needed a lot of breaks, like a lot of breaks. Every few minutes I had to like stop and just breathe, and like I don't know why, but there was like just too much pressure down there and it just hurt really bad. And it was like where my hips are, which in part 3 where I explain my 3rd trimester and my labor, you'll see why. I think he was like hitting nerves on my hips, but yeah, I feel like ever since my 2nd trimester he was just hitting nerves on my hips the entire time. But yeah, and that's pretty much it for my 2nd trimester video. Thank you for watching. Bye.